India is a beautiful country full of diverse cultures, historical places, and mouth-watering cuisine. India also has the highest number of active YouTube users with at least 467 million individuals daily. In today's video, our destination will be India, and we will give you 10 interesting facts that you probably didn't know about India. Now let's go! Number 10. Where plastic surgery started. Among India's most holy texts, there's one that puzzles medical experts and surgeons to this day. It's called the Sushruta Samhita, and it is an essential part of the Indian practice of Ayurveda. It was written by the ancient surgeon Sushruta somewhere between 1000 BCE and 500 BCE. The holy text describes many unbelievably complicated surgical procedures, but the most interesting thing about it is that India is probably the birthplace of all plastic surgery. Even for this time, Sushruta was able to do nose jobs and earlobe reconstructions. To this day, many people visit India every year to get plastic surgery. Number 9. The precious toes. Toe rings have increased in popularity in the US and all over the world. Celebrities like Kim Kardashian, Britney Spears, and Heidi Klum have been spotted wearing them. But in India, it is considered a sacred tradition. When people get married, the groom puts on a wedding ring on his bride's toe. This tradition wedding rings are called bichiya, and the bride both wears them on her second toes as a symbol of her newly married status. There are other types of toe rings in India too. Some males wear them on their big toes, believing it will give them strength and vigor. Indians are known for their passion for gold, but bichiyas are commonly made of silver because it is improper to wear gold below the waist. Number 8. Unbreakable Promises. People in India believe that the spoken word has great power in it, and if you do not keep a promise, you will infuriate deities and spirits. The most powerful promise in India is the promise of a mother. So if an Indian person swears by this, then you better believe them if you don't want to come off as impolite. Number 7. Double the Hollywood. Bollywood is the largest film industry in the world. It produces 1,200 films every year. It is twice the amount that Hollywood puts out. If you're planning to start an acting career in India, singing and dancing is a must, since most of the films made there are musicals. Their passions for musicals originates from a deep appreciation for Indian traditional dance and folklore. Bollywood was inspired by Hollywood works from the 1920s to the 1950s. A lot of them were musicals. Bollywood got its letter B from Bombay, the city where a lot of Indian movies are made. It changed its name to Mumbai in 1995. Number 6. Holy Rats. According to ancient Indian folklore, the powerful and worshipped warrior sage Karni Mata tragically lost her stepson Laxman in an accident when he fell into a pond and drowned. Karni Mata was so sad that she begged the gods to save him. They did, but in return, all of her male children will be reincarnated as rats. That's the reason why the temple devoted to Karni Mata in Deshnok is also known as the Rat Temple. People openly welcome these animals and share their food with them. It is an honor to come and feed a rare white rat in the temple. They are believed to be the true reincarnation of Karni Mata and her sons. Although there are thousands of rats in this rat temple, never a single case of plague is found in the temple or around it. Even when any of the rats die, it never makes any sort of foul scent. And if you accidentally step on one of these little critters and kill it, you must replace it with a rat made of solid silver or gold. So please be extra careful. Number 5. Let's go bull surfing. If you ever go to the village of Anantapala after harvest season, then you might get the awesome opportunity to watch some bull surfing. They first pick a location and make a track on a flooded field. Teams then compete to stay on a board, being pulled through the water by 2 bulls. The bulls are cleaned and groomed with their horns polished. Number 4. The birth of shampooing. Did you know that the word shampoo has Indian roots? And even shampooing itself comes from India. The original word shampoo means massage and is used to define the procedure of hair strengthening with herbs. Did you know that India actually sells over $20 billion worth of hair a month? Indian hair is actually considered to have very good quality. In addition, one of the best ancient Indian hair growth secrets is oiling. Indian hair care concentrates heavily on hair oils. May it be almond oil, olive oil, good old castor oil, or a mixture of these oils. Oiling has been a part of any Indian hair care routine. Number 3. Profound wildlife conservation. India gets criticisms for its pollution issues, but Indian people are very passionate about wildlife conservation. There are 104 national parks in India with over 15,000 square miles of overall coverage. Some of the rarest animals live in these parks, like the purple frog, the cute pygmy hog, and the Indian flying fox. These endangered animals are in extreme need of protection, and India is very competent in wildlife conservation. One example is the country's national symbol. In 2010, there were only around 1,700 Bengal tigers on Earth. Those numbers increased to around 2,200. The Bengal tiger is still believed to be endangered, even though it's the largest species in terms of numbers. So you can imagine how serious the situation is for its cousins. Number 2. Towers of Silence. India is not only where you can find the rarest wildlife animals, but some unique ideologies too. One of them is called Zoroastrianism. Zoroastrians believe that earth and fire are sacred elements, so it is considered not to be good to cremate or bury their loved ones who passed away. They came up with towers of silence for the deceased, also known as dogma. These holy towers have no roofs, so nature naturally do that work as an undertaker. The only towers of silence still being used to this day are in India. Number 1. Indian English. India is one of the largest English-speaking countries on earth, second to the US. In a country that has around 880 languages, only 22 of them are officially acknowledged. Indians would probably ask your name by asking, "What's your good name?" It doesn't mean that you have somehow earned a bad name. It is their way of being polite. When an Indian person starts calling you with your first name, they may add G at the end to let you know how much they respect you.